see. Dun, 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 dun. Alright guys, I'm just setting up. So, making sure we got a good visual. I think that's hard. No. Let's see. Yeah, we're just going to. Hi Debbie, just setting up, hon. I'll be right there. Oh, let's see. Go like this. I want to make this bigger so I can see. Okay. Hi Debbie. So I'm just setting up. I'm running a little behind, but I'm here. Alright, so I'm Amber Whittemore, and I'm going to be showing a triple easel fun fold card. And I did miss a couple things in my PDF that I posted earlier. I will fix that and update it later. You will need a 4x5 card base and the same cardstock that you cut the rest of the, I did mine in black. And you will be needing a 1x4 DSP piece of little strip. But other than that, it's ready to go. I hope it helps you. I'm sorry that if you didn't get this and it's out of stock, it'll be back soon. So let's go. So this is probably my favorite suite in the whole catalog. But if anybody knows me, I'm a Halloween junkie. It's them bones about it. I bought 2 packs of the glow in the dark paper in the pre-order and got my ghosties and got my paper, and I'm really excited and I'm happy. But this fun fold can really go for basically anything you want. You can replace it if you don't have this right now or want to do something different. I'm just happy to use my Halloween paper. And it's on page 49 of the catalog. Alright. So this is available. It's them bones. It's DSP. I cut into this one. This is my second pack actually. But it comes with a cool sheet where you can make quick cards. I actually use pieces from this in this card. And I also cut all these and have them ready for card bases to go. Because that's how I design really fast. And on the back it says boo and eek and all that fun. And orange. Pumpkin pie. Now, so it has this awesome piece in which matches, and mind you, this set has a lot of dies. Lots of little dies that can be used for a lot of things other than Halloween. My biggest thing was, oh, I need this. Because it has a cat and a dog, and they're a great size, and I needed it for pet sympathy cards. And I love that I could do little black silhouettes on them, and I'm going to have a lot of fun. So it comes with this lovely tombstone, the inside, or you can use it as a tombstone itself. The only piece that I die cut other than what I used for this set is I did use the new deckled circles because I haven't decided if I want a moon or not. Because this one's going to be different. I'm in a swap. Comes with little grass, lots of little bits. You can cut them out. It comes with a full bone skeleton that you can cut out and piece together if you want. And it actually does come with holes, so you can string it together if you so please. It's got the little French hats. And then it's got, I call this the pimp hat. which I actually used. And then there's a top hat and cowboy, and then there's shoes, and then there's cowboy shoes, and then there's the fancy hat with the flower on top or the bow. Like, it's a really awesome set. And even all these little pieces can be put on a lot of our smaller animals. Even our bear or Punch, you can make them fancy and do cute little kids cards. So there's that, and I'm petrified of losing those dies, so I'm going to put that away for a second. So here's the paper. My child actually sat here and took 2 pieces of the paper and die cut all the cats and the skeletons out. So I have them all sitting in a nice orange box, and I tend to do that with any paper. So when I'm designing, I just have it right at my hands. And then we have, it looks like little cats going diagonal, which is really cute. And then we got tombstones, which I like the Creatin creation in this. It's a nice new color with the blue. I like it. And then you got your plaid, your Halloween plaid. And then you got these adorable Cajun caves with those little skeletons and bats. And then the bones, because why not? And then you got this awesome sheet of paper. Yeah, I gotta have those. So this is actually great for a scrapping page, or you can cut it in 4x5s or 3 by 3/4 by 5 and make actual pieces and do a whole bunch of layout cards really fast and just add the bones. I plan to do some really awesome scrapbooking, because I'm going to start scrapbooking. I've never scrapbooked, so give me luck. And on the back is this cute little cat thing. They're black cats going down. I actually did a 3D project that I can't get right now, but I actually Mod Podged this paper to a Dollar Tree haunted house, and it came out awesome. And then we got this nice sharp stripes, and on the back you got this nice bright orange with all the little bats. And the colors we're playing with are basic black, Cajun Craze, Pumpkin Pie, and Starry Sky, and all different hues, so it's really fun. Alright, but that paper is still available. I know the suite and everything isn't, but that's still available. Alright, so on to our fun card. This is a 3D pop-up card. This will need extra postage. It does get thick. And I haven't even put the back layer on this one. But I think it's so worth it, because you pop it up and it'll layer. Let's see if I can get it to do this. And then it goes on the mantle, and then I have pictures of it like in my Halloween scene. It's really awesome. And I did use glow-in-the-dark paper for the hat, and the bones. And I actually tried to heat emboss with some sparkly black that I had left over. But it does go in a regular envelope. Surprisingly enough, it measures out to be a 4x5 card. All flat. It's just a little bit thicker, so you're... Thank you, Missy. So it will fit, but I think most of the postage people are going to say you have to put an extra stamp on it. Alright, and so if you guys ever wonder what I do when I get one of these where you die cut, I die cut out as many as I can, and then I keep them in similar little photo albums so I can grab and go. So I have a lot of stuff from past years in here, but I have all the skeletons cut out thanks to my kiddo. So I'm going to take a couple of those out because I'm not sure what color I want to use just yet. We'll see which one looks best. I'm just going to pull them out. There's some cats, some dogs, whatever. And then we'll go like this. And this. Alright. So my suggestion would be to cut out all the pieces first, and then assemble, and then decorate. I die cut a bunch of stuff and I decorate. I don't always have a plan. Sometimes it's just fun. And it's kind of like when I throw up my Halloween decorations. It's different everywhere different every year. I may add some decorations, but it's always different because I place them different. Alright, so I did die cut and cut everything out ahead of time so you don't have to watch me do that. I don't find that fun. So the first thing we're going to do actually is we're going to burnish all our pieces. And this was originally made with 12 by 12 cardstock. And I kind of got aggravated. Hi, Susie. Because I didn't want my background white and I didn't want to have to buy 12 by 12 paper when I have all this wonderful 8 by 11. So I figured out the dimensions. But you're going to burnish them really well. And so the one that is 8 by 4 is scored by 4 by 6. And it's going to go like a little accordion. And then it's going to flip back. And the reason I did that is because I really want it to bend. So I really want to break apart those fibers. So it's going to end up going like this. And this is the piece that you need the 12 by 12 by, or 12 by 12 for. But I instead broke it apart and just added the piece and made my own little easel. It makes it a little bit heavier, but I really wanted black cardstock. And so I'm going to do the same thing with this. So it's going to look like this. So it's going to go like this. And so eventually what happens is they kind of go like this. Little W's or M's, depending which way you look at it. But you're going to want to burnish them really good. And I'm burnishing them every which way. Like I said, I want to break apart those fibers because it's going to start to get heavy. And then they like to do their own thing. And this is the piece that I forgot to put in my tutorial. It's 4 by 5 again. And I'm going to put those over to the side. And I'm going to do the same thing. This is the littlest one. This is the 1 3/4 by 1, or oops. This is the 2 by 6. So literally, I'm going to go like this. So it lays flat. And then I'm going to burnish it. I just love how this card lays flat. But they're literally going to go like little mouse. Alright. So the other thing we're going to do is you have all your mats. So you need 2 of all the mats and 2 of all the DSP. And the size. I also forgot to put that down. Sorry, I was making the tutorial with a headache. So we're going to take the 3 3/4, and this is going to be my front piece. And this is going to be my bottom, but you can choose whatever you want. I'm just going to glue this down. I have so many open glues, it's ridiculous. And this is that piece, that's that multi-piece that I showed you. I just cut out the piece I wanted. Ooh. A little extra glue. New glue, squeezed too much. So I'm gonna let that dry. And I really suggest doing all your mats first. There. Those are the 3 3/4. Now we're gonna go on to the 2 3/4, which I did another one of those pieces. I want them both Cation crazed. Don't ask me why, but I do. I like it. I think I was excited to break out Cation craze. And they should just be squares. If cut properly. Sometimes it doesn't happen. To me, this looks like a little barbed wire fence. Or a barbed fence. I really love this paper. And now we're going to do the 1 3/4. And for this one, I'm gonna do the plaid. I like the plaid. I was gonna do the little tombstones, but it really doesn't show in the 1 3/4, so I'm gonna do them both plaid. I actually got one of my customers to really like Tombow glue because it gives you that second to readjust, because it gives you that grace period if you don't put it on straight. She hated it when we started. She had a heavy hand. Not no more. Quite proud of her. Alright, so those are all our pieces. Like that. Then you're going to take this piece right here, and it should be the exact same length or width, and I'm going to put it across the bottom of my 4x5 piece. Like I said, this is a very heavy card, and so I'm going to take this piece right here and this piece right here, and it's going to go like this. So I'm going to bend it flat, and I'll still have the score line, and I'm only going to put glue on this part, the bottom part. Hopefully not too much. And all I'm going to do is glue it right on top. And then voila. And you're going to want to burnish this again. And so this is going to be the piece that's up here, that's your easel. So I'm actually going to put this one here and this one down here. And I'm going to put these together as I go. And then I'll show you how to put them on. So we're just going to center this. A lot of it is just matting, honestly. It looks hard, but it's not. And then we're going to put this one right here. Now, you know you did it right if it goes like this, because it'll stand like that. Okay? And this one is going to go down a little bit. So you're going to make this match up with your 4x5 piece. So we're just going to put glue on the bottom of this one. Okay? And then it's going to line up right there. And if you want, you can do it this way to make sure it's lined up. So then you got your first easel. And then it's going to lay flat. So we're going to take the next one and do the same thing. And we're going to go like this. And then this one's going to go right here. Like I said, it's a lot of matting. That's all it is. And then it should fold like that. Alright, so this one should go right about at the end of here. Let's see. Where did I put that? So then this one should go about, see that 1-inch piece? Should go about right to the middle. So we're only going to put glue on the back of this. Okay? And we're going to go right about there. So then, this one is going to actually hold up this one when we're done. It'll be really cool. And so we got another one. Now we're going to take this lovely little 1 3/4 one that we had, and we're going to do the same thing. Mat, mat, mat. Mat. of course, that's not straight. Well, it's on there now, so it's gonna have to do. So we're gonna go down all the way to the bottom. So this one is gonna go all the way to the bottom of the card. Like so. So then it should fold like that. And it will hold as soon as we make our little placeholder. And it'll give us a little art easel. So as I said, I tried heat embossing. I'm not really good at it. That's probably why I stay away from it. But I wanted to play. So it's a little messy. So please excuse it. So I decided to use this little skeleton guy. And the reason I picked him actually was because he was a little bit bigger than the bone. So I could pop up the dimensional, hiding it better without making it sticky. So you're actually, this one's gonna have a dimensional on it. Like that. And this is gonna go right about here. And what it's gonna do is gonna hold it up. But it's gonna hold up your easels. Like I said, I have to sit there and burnish all these over again because that paper just doesn't want to play. Do, 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 do. There we go. There it is. I knew it would work for me eventually. Alright, so the first one I'm going to do is that front layer. I'm actually going to use a dog. And what I did was I just slit his mouth with my paper snips. Hello, Tammy. And what I did was I'm going to put a little bit of glue on there and he's going to hold that hand. And it's going to glow in the dark. And like I said, I'm so excited about this. So I'm going to use just the leftover stuff on there and I'm going to slip it in there and hold it. You can also use your fine tip glue. And I'm sorry if I'm shaky. I'm not feeling well today. And I did make it pop up because I already have to pay extra postage. What's the difference? So horrible. I like all my cards to pop up. What can I say? And so he's going to be my front and center. He's going to be what I see. And here's this little tombstone I cut out a pebble path. And as you can see, the texture of the glow-in-the-dark paper really kept the embossing powder. Like I said, I'm not good at it. So, kind of like it, whatever. I'm going to take, now this is a cheap embossing, or cheap brush, makeup brush, that I only use on the black. So what I'm going to do is just, I'm going to make it spooky. And that's all I'm going to do. Now remember, when you touch this though, it is specialty paper and it will take longer to dry or you're going to have black fingers. I'm also going to do that too, because I cut out the little fence. I'm going to make that a little, it's going to glow in the dark, but I want it to, when it's not glowing, I want it to look a little dirtier. Because it is Halloween, you know. I'm going to do the same thing with the cat. Because I messed him up. It happens. I don't waste pieces, especially not specialty. I found a way to use them. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put some dimensionals on there. Yeah, I'm using the little crooks and corners. I waste nothing. I teach my customers to do this too. So you guys have been stamping probably longer than me. So what is your favorite fall or Halloween set? Because I know not everybody does trick or treat. I just enjoy watching the kids' faces. I'm a little addicted. I love watching their faces. Come on, you can do it. So there we goes for that. And here's that little shape from the deckled circles, because I love the deckled rectangles so much I had to get the circles. I almost actually missed that. So the next one I'm going to do actually is I'm going to do a white skeleton, and I think we need an orange. And this is actually good if you are cutting them out of the paper, even the ones that you miss the feet, like this one. I'm putting boots on them. So nobody's going to see his non-feet. So he's good actually to put his little cowboy boots on. Okay, maybe I won't make them that way, but yeah. I found these really adorable, and I'm like, oh, these are going to be so handy. And yes, I'm just using my straight Tombow glue and just doing little itty bits. I actually opened up a new one, so I didn't have to squeeze it too much. I seen your masks, Susie. They came out really awesome. I gotta play with mine. So I'm gonna put this little cowboy hat on. Oh my god. There we go. I like that one. Now we gotta dress the other one. Where'd it go? Oh no. No, we're gonna put this one on. I don't know. So there's this itty bitty little piece, and I'll find it when I'm all done cleaning up, because it didn't glow in the dark paper. I did the little bow tie too, but it seems to have disappeared. So I guess he's gonna go on another card. And for these, okay, I'll just put them on here. I put them on here, and I glued them flat. And I left them kind of wiggly. There we go. Really wanted that bow tie. Oh, there it is. Well, not the bow tie, but I found the little cane. That's too much. I guess oops. Stay on, sucker. There we go. Alright. And so I cut out a circle. I used a punch, but you definitely can use anything that's current. I just did the punch real fast. So we are going to put Boo to You. I did not get that out on a thing. Boo to You. We're going to use Boo to You. is seriously where I use Cajun Craze. I know. What project can I do that doesn't have blending brushes? Come on. So I'm going to do my Cajun Craze. And I'm just going to do some fun circles because I thought it was too plain. Alright, so there's the Cajun Craze. I know so much. I love these new mini brushes. So I'm going to bring out that little black one. This is the only thing I use it for is Halloween, I swear. And we're going to put a little black in there just to give it a little spook factor going on. Also, why I have it out, I'm going to do this with the moon. My moon. I don't know what it's going to be, but I wanted a little dark edged. Why not? Alright, so leave that out. And I should have probably heat embossed this, but I didn't. To match the other ones. Oh well. Like I said, I roll with it. There we go. And I also saved all the little excess parts of the black because it's a different black with this sheet of paper, and I can use it to die cut bats, any of the little pieces actually, so I can get the same kind of feel and color coordination. So this one, this one, I'm going to pop it up. Like I said, I spared no expense when it came to popping stuff up on this. Hello! And all that did is I'm building scenes as I go, okay? And if you wanted, you could actually do little pieces and leave little hidden messages in here. It's up to you. Alright, on to the big bad scene right here. So I'm going to place this, I'm going to play with this a little bit, because I think I'm going to do the moon there. And because it's actually bigger than, our card's smaller than a normal A2 card, I can go a little off. Pop that up, glow in the dark. Yeah. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is the fence. I want it flat. And I should be doing this on my silicone mat, but I'm not. Because I'm not as prepared as I want to be today, I guess. So I'm just going to glue that on. If you find that it's too much, you can always go flat like this and do it. And then I'm going to glue on my tombstone. And then the kitty, I want it to pop up because I told you, popping up things is fun. It's really a fun, it's kind of addicting. This and the hexagon fold. Ugh, I've been having a ball. I want this kind of, so I put it between the cat and the tombstone to kind of blend that in. And then I'm going to take that other piece. I'm going to put it on the bottom of my moon. And put it right there. And put all this stuff aside. Then you have all the pieces. And it all sits. But it's missing the operative part. But I like that moon because then you get the moon for the whole thing. I like that. And you got little pieces, and I used a lot of glow-in-the-dark paper. But of course it's missing where we write it, you know, the whole reason we send out cards. So here we go. I'm gonna play. So I need a Mr. Skeleton. You know what? We're gonna blend this up because I already got the blend brushes going. Oh, Debbie, you're gonna want to get this glow in the dark paper. I'm gonna probably stock haul it when it comes back in, so I have it for every Halloween because I've never seen that. So I am just prepping my card. This is gonna be the back, and all I'm doing is giving it, it's like highlighting it and showlighting it, because I like that it can be messy because it's Halloween. We get to be fun. And I'm gonna do the black to bring in the same thing I did in the front. Now I just want a little bit just to give it that spooktacular look going on. I did this last year actually with a lot of my Halloween stuff. But I saved this itty little brush. I think I got it at Dollar Tree. Because I don't want to put black ink on anything in this and then I mistake it or whatever. And if I put a little too much, it's okay because I can go back with that and make that corners. I want to make the corners a little bit brighter. Because I really want that to show. Like I said, I'm just winging it. That's what I usually do. Now you can use one of those, or we can make our own skeleton. And I wanted to see how he stamps. Ooh, I like it. And, well, I wouldn't be me if I didn't put the cat. And my memento is very juicy. So, and I thought this one was cute. No bones about it. No bones about it. You're a sweet friend. I can't wait to hand this out. And it's got a little rose in there. And I thought because you're such a sweet friend, it would be cute to put the little rose right there. And that really completes the look. And all you're going to do is mat that baby on the back. Look how nice that looks. Because I'm really digging doing the nice sides in there. But look how sweet that is in the back. And you can still write on it. They're still white. And it's light enough up here. If you use black, it'll go. But come on, who wouldn't want to get that card no matter how old you are? In the mail. I wish I could flip the camera. But there it is. Well, thank you for watching. And I will update my card tutorial with a couple extra that I have to put in there and make sure it's all proper so you guys have it. But thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great night. Bye.